What's up everyone, Chouban. Currently we are in my Airbnb in Hanoi, and I gotta say, I did not know I'd miss Hanoi this much. One of the things I like the most about being here is just walking down the street, how much variety of things you see. Hanoi is a city that really retains its kind of like historical heritage. So you'll see buildings from back in its dynasty days, and you'll see buildings from back in its colonial days. So since we are in a city of such strong historical and cultural heritage, I figured now would be a great time to look into 3 major times in history that Vietnamese identity was under threat of being either partially erased or completely erased. Alright, so the first major time was when the Ming Dynasty came down to Vietnam in the early 1400s and went on this complete, just savage book burning of all Vietnamese texts and literature. And so the context for this, in the early 1400s, the Ho dynasty had replaced the Chun dynasty, and the Chun dynasty, seeking to reestablish themselves, went over to China and went to seek help from the Ming Dynasty. And so the Ming Dynasty agrees, comes down and fights the Ho. But the Ming Dynasty eventually just used this opportunity to re-establish themselves in Vietnam. The Ming were very cruel about getting rid of Vietnamese identity. And so their policy of doing this was to burn all things written in Nom, the Vietnamese vernacular script, the uniquely Vietnamese script. It's ranged from all kinds of stories, of maps, just anything written in Vietnamese language was just erased and burned. That is why, to this day, there are very few works of Nom before the 1400s. What we know about Vietnamese history before the 1400s is sparse because of this one campaign by the Ming Dynasty of completely burning all Vietnamese works, destroyed from us.